Hi, hello, it's art time. Let's do some fucking art. Because I still have some, not completed from last week. I actually just kind of want to go right into it instead of just, like, doing warm-ups. Even though that's good to do, but, like, I mean... imagine being responsible. Couldn't be me. Never. So I'm just gonna do that. But yeah. Hope everyone had a good day. Or is having a good one. Mine was very plain. I just like have nothing nothing to talk about until I start actually drawing. Cause like that actually gets my brain working. I'm just like, huh, what can I talk about from like today? Approximately 0 things. Not, it's kind of boring. It's like that sometimes. I mean, that's preferable over shit really happening. So, you know. Could be worse. Could be worse. But I will get some music, because that's important. Just the usual. And I'll see if I can pull up the outfit reference that I had from before, because I did not keep it open because I had way too many tabs. Which is always how my life is. I recently had all 69 tabs open on mobile, which is nice, but it was also like, I have a problem. Something wrong with me. Okay, let me see if I can actually bring it up on my history, because Firefox history just be a little... search through specific things. Okay, I did manage to actually get it. We're good. We're good. Got my reference. I'm good to go. Let's see if I actually remember more of how to like make art this week. It's always a concern. Right, and I had to like style reference to work off of as well. So I'll get that too. I don't want to go like too in depth to the point that this is gonna take like more than like literally just like this in the last stream to do, but okay, this is the right layer. I'm gonna actually name it. All this paint. It's good enough for me. R is a horrible programming language. And hi, Fire Angel. Sorry, I was like on tap for a second. But, on my overlay, but... Hello, and hi, Ash. But yeah, I don't doubt you. I don't have experience with R, but I don't doubt you. It's programming. It's like that. Although, sometimes I wish it wouldn't be. Yeah, but I was doing pencil for like outlines. It's... I don't know. I think I might want to do something more like... How do I want to say, like a harder brush for like the final pass. I don't know. I just don't want to do like something like super precise and then like draw over it 50 times, because that's gonna be what this is. And sorry, baby is being incredibly inefficient. One of these days I'll figure something out that works for me and looks good and finished and detailed and rendered and everything. Eventually. I'll get there. I mean, that's half of what this is for anyway. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I should maybe practice doing like relatively complete shit instead of just flats or cell shaded. Cause I mean, cell shaded is complete, but like insofar as like I definitely can use it as a cheap like, yeah, I don't want to do rendering today kind of deal. Bad habits, you know? Although some days you really don't need to. So, there's that. Will also say having to be mindful of my tracking while drawing is definitely helpful for making me not like be a gremlin about it and like lean way over my art unnecessarily, which is probably good for my eyesight. Not like sticking my eyes directly into a screen. A lot of glass there. It's not healthy. It's like I need to get closer. I have to see. I'm debating if I want to just like merge like the base layer, like copy them all and just like merge it so that I can like one layer this and like effectively, you know, be able to erase shit as I go over and all that. Cause like there's disadvantages to that, but it's also kind of nice to not have to give a shit. I don't know, I'm just gonna consider that. It's nice when you're going for a painterly thing because you don't want to have to be like trying to shade something like, oh, that's not even on this layer and I can't blend it if it's not, so... Reach a turning point as we are finally...
I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed!
You're capable of a gnome! Let's fucking go! Hell yes! Oh my god, I forgot to fucking... I told... Seer supplied me with, beautiful emote because I had finally... I say finally. Miko's subscribed at tier 3. I was like, yeah, I'll upload that so that this one person can use it. Forgot to do that. I'm gonna do that real quick. Right while I'm thinking about it. Let's see. It's very important. Okay, get this place in the correct folder. Rename everything. Not a mess. It's gonna be proactive. Hey, hi cow. Oh yeah, your points after that are deleted, aren't they? Worth for the gnome. Okay, time to upload this shit because it's very good. I like it very much. I just need Twitch to allow me to get to the emote screen relatively fast because I'd like to not spend more time than I need to on something y'all can't even see. Select it. There we go. Okay, I have to show it off because this emote is only for the for the very rich. Which is why it's a lucky cat. It's not gonna show on... You might have to refresh to see it in the actual chat, but it's on stream. It's on there. It's lucky cat parfait. It's quite good. Actually, let me just put it on screen right now. That'd be smart. There it is. Quite good. Think it's neat. Okay. That's done. Now I don't have to try and remember to do that after stream. Like, I've tried doing that before where it's like, oh, I forgot to do this thing before I start stream. I'll just do it later. I don't do that. It's only if I actually do it on stream that I actually remember to do it at all. Gotta do it live. Or it's just not happening. Just how it is. How I am. Because of course my problem is I stream like after getting home from work. So I'm like, I get home from work, I just like crash down at my desk and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need this next like half hour before stream to just decompress and not do anything except for maybe get a snack. Get a funny little snack for me. That's it. And then stream ends, I'm like, I need to chill here for a sec. And then in that sec, in that one little sec where I'm just chilling and watching whoever I rated, any plans that I had for post-stream die. I forget about them. If they were still there by that point to begin with. Although that is... I'm pretty sure everyone I know who streams also does the same exact shit, so that's like... I guess that's just how it is. We're all little fools. Thinking we can remember to do the important shit we said we were gonna do. When none of us can escape the felicitously human brain. It's the same phenomenon as when you go through a door and you forget what you were going into that room for. Because your brain's just like, oh, new environment. Everything we knew about the old place, everything we were thinking about in there, that's not relevant anymore. Just chuck it. Oh, you had shit to do? It sucks. Just gotta live like this now. Doing art and getting to the point of like actually filling out all my emotes does remind me I do want to at some point have merch. I don't know if I would like want to commission or draw myself, but I think it'd be cute. Eventually. Little pin, little t-shirt. I don't want to do anything like that I could just like automate. Well, I mean, I suppose you can't really do that with pins, but I do have a button maker. So, like, I could do, like, a small run of those, but then I would have to actually see if people are interested. Not just being able to slap shit on Redbubble and call it a day. Unbelievable. was just like, wow, I could have like pics of me that are like real and physical in the real world. Damn. Big if true. Yeah, I'll worry about that hair later. So it's less of a pain in the ass to shave this. Maybe I'll try and get something like plans together by my anniversary stream, which is coming up pretty fast. It's like in a week or something. Let me remind myself, because I think it was like on the 16th or 17th or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, but I'm on calendar. Yeah, it's on the 17th. I don't know that I'll do something on that date specifically. I might like move it to one or the other weekend, just like actually gonna be alive for a while and at like a decent hour. Think about it. Not that I have a lot of time to think about it, but I'll think about it. Look at there. Trying to get the lines that I like, but yeah. It's hard. See, I want something sketchy, but not like this is more of like a brush than just like a soft pencil kind of look. This is a little too real for me. I'm like, this texture is so fucking ugly. I'm sorry. Do you see this? Hey Miku! Guess what? You got new emotes! Literally just for you, and I mean technically me, but literally just for you. Unless... like, I don't know when I would ever... I guess across like a whole illustration it would start to look like... okay, I just don't like it. Sketching pencil for this. That's got like the schmoobness I really want. Here special. Hell yes. Because like I see the other people's sketches, I'm just like, oh, that's what I want. I'll look some up. It's a smart idea. Yeah, it's like not. Let me turn the density up to 100. Okay. Key. Do I want to do like highlight here, or I don't really want to darken everything around it, because I mean, hold on. I mean, look at my real reference that doesn't like the Clipsio model. That's helpful sometimes. You know? Yeah, it is like... it's like this again. So don't let us like get too goofy shade-wise. It is like kind of, you know, that cheek triangle shape. And it goes there's also like the dip under the eye as well. Under as well. I need just like solid color. Not that big. If we could select the right color, that'd be great. It's hard to give like too much detailing into the shading around like eyes and stuff without it looking like sleep deprived though. That's a lot of emotes! Since when did I have that many emotes? How did that happen? Goddamn. I was looking through like surely there's repeats in there. No! No! I have a good couple right now. Let me just like, yeah, okay. I opened up my own emote menu. Yeah, that's kind of a lot, isn't it? Wow. Whatever happened? It's almost like I've been streaming for a while. How could this happen to me? Then you have to like the flash underneath. Yeah, it's too dark. Do it like this and try to blend that in with it. I'm gonna blend it though, I should make it a bit more tense. Well, that's the transparent. That's way too big. Don't want to smooth it out too much. I don't want to make it so smooth that it's like, you know, I just used the blend tool and everything like every 2007 DeviantArt artist who just figured out how to use that in GIMP. I'd like to have some dimensionality to it without like, you know, so not entirely like hard line. Yeah, it's like, I know logically I've been streaming for almost a year now, but it's reminders like that that are like, oh, time has passed. Because I sure, like, I only make like max like 3 emotes a stream, if even that. And I wasn't even doing art streams regularly until pretty recently. So the idea that I've accumulated that many emotes is hey Connie, good to see you! It's nice though. Come a long way. But also feels like nothing's changed. I still like feel like the same me, but also I don't know. It's funky also looking around to like the people I know in the streaming community and like the people I'm collabing with and all that. And thinking like, oh shit, I have like a lot of streamer friends now. And I'm not the kind of person who's particularly good at being outgoing and making friends. So that's always something. It's funny, I'm like that yet. I happen to like know a lot of people even like outside of streaming. No worries, Connie. Thank you for dropping by to say hi. Like I've mentioned a couple times to different friends, like, oh yeah, I know the person, oh yeah, another person, and they're like, you know a lot of people. Like, do I? Did that happen? Like, oh yeah, my friend made that. Huh? fine and eh. Watch some speed paints and stuff and see if, like, try and salvage and, like, see what the fuck they're doing, you know? Because it tends to resolve like this for me whenever I do, like, more detailed stuff like this, where it's all kinda, like, uncertain and shit like that. See how this feels. Just be able to one layer edit. Yeah, I think I do want to modulate the outline with a bit. Now that I don't have to worry about covering up lines, since I can just erase them if I need to. Let me bring up that reference again. Okay. This. I feel like it should be more of a saturated gray, a browny and grayish color. Yeah, that's a bit more pleasing to look at. And I'll bring most of it up as well. Charging you fun for you? Of course! Of course. You know, why wouldn't I when I saw you left it here? Sure, it's a good thing that I made a spare copy of that key so you can get in, because you aren't here so often, you know. I wonder what that's about. So true. So true. Watercolor with like a small brush. Yeah, that feels a bit better. But I can do like an outline color. And I also do want to do the like band going around as well. Start with like doing no, that's like way too light. Yeah. Stay out of context, we live together just to confuse people, so true. Just casually you know, at some point I'll say that I'll see like, oh, this is gonna be something I'm gonna clip and post on like whatever, and I'll just like randomly drop in, oh yeah, my roommate. Oh yeah, Mika, who I live with. For sure. And I'll just be out there, like, even people that didn't catch the stream, no, they're gonna be infected with that too. Doesn't matter. If we're gonna do the con, we gotta go all the way. Get as many people as we can. Just casually drop out. Oh, did you remember to get, like, yeah, I mentioned those groceries that we still needed. No, can't hint at all that it's not. That's just like a joke. No. Gotta sell it. Okay, you know, good enough for this. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe could sprinkle that in somewhere if the opportunity presents itself. Just a little funny, misleading everyone. Oh yeah, ever since you moved in, you know. Even people think they know. No left outs. I'll be like, well, if she said she just moved in, then maybe? The ultimate bit, which is definitely not ruined by us talking about it live on stream. Do a group collab and drop that, exactly. Yeah, Miku, my roommate Miku, don't you know? I thought I mentioned that before. Yeah, haha, we're just roommates. For sure. That's it. Nothing more. I'm sure they'll believe us. Why would I ever tell a lie on the internet? Other people might, but I won't. I'm very trustworthy. If I ever say anything, you can believe it. For sure. It's a funny thing called MLs, right? When I say something that's incorrect, well, it did not happen. I'm a genius. And I could never. I've played Among Us. Yeah, you can trust me. Like, if I was the imposter in Among Us, I would just tell you. You know? For sure. So I'm just that good of a person. I can't lie to my friends. Ever. I might as well work on the face so I've got something more, like, good for posting. If it hasn't, because it's such a, like, you know, the thing that would be super tempting to work on, because it is. That'll make me feel like I'm done when I'm not. But... look around. Never find out. Never, ever, ever. My actions do not have consequences, you see. I don't even know what those are. I haven't heard of them. Never in my life. Yeah, no, it's a new concept to me. Nothing has ever happened to me as a result of the actions I've taken that was not expected or intended. You see, it's all planned out. In particular, it's planned out for maximum comedy, so if you ever see me do an epic funny fail, know that that is not consequences, but simply me making good shareable material like a good VTuber. That's just me farming for clicks. That kind of person. Way too far. Why does this sound like it's from like a sad flashback in a movie, this song right now? Somber music with the kids playing, you know. It's the vibe, I guess. Farming I do too, bestie, yeah. Yeah, me saying that right as the changes. Listen. I do not control the lo-fi stream. If it decides to change right as I am talking about the song, well, that simply means that people behind it are targeting me and hate me horribly. Want to see me suffer. It's just the way of things. The truth. Don't like Froner loving catgirls. Exactly! It's catgirl discrimination. My therapist will never understand the majority of the discrimination I face in my life. It's not transphobia, it's not homophobia. It's catgirl phobia. People just don't understand. Sometimes, yeah. That feels very gross. That I don't like how like smoothed out that was. That is water. Try it a bit smaller on the brush size, maybe. Art styles is hard. Art styles is very hard. Arts is hard. This is like kinda gross. I think it's getting too much of the income. No, it just grays out everything, which is kinda gross. Yeah. This makes it all muddy and awful. I'd like some more defined lines, but it's like a base layer. Art is very hard. You have to believe me. think if I have some more crossover, tangle up the hair a bit, you know, sells it. I mean, if I add in, not necessarily right now, but like, it's kind of flyaways, you know? Yeah, distling for the texture. This color's very gray, though. Maybe it's just the lighting on my, or the color settings on my tablet being as good as another, I don't know. Of this that's like mostly covered by the back, you know? The back of the head. Yeah, bigger brush. I also want to like highlight the layer as well. Get to that. Look at there. I do like the look that I get when I do these like very little tiny strokes. I don't like this over here, but in general. Don't know why I started doing it, but it's working. Gives it more of a texture than just like smooth, you know. I'm sure that's understandable to everyone. The noise it just made there. Everyone can relate. It's just how I communicate. Vague noises. Who needs words? I mean, approve, and English is not my strong suit. written English is pretty strong. Spoken, ooh. Bad. Again for this, because it's like a princess braid. You end up with like, yeah. Much brighter. Hold on. This like a brighter version of this color and do like the vague shapes, and then do a darker color for the ones going under. So like it starts on the middle and goes to the middle of the next part. Shape vaguely. I want this color. No, please. This right there. The color is using in the first place for the segments of the braids. Also over here. Thank you for the hydrate, hello. Good morning. Good to see you. Want some art today? Hope you're having a good morning. Okay, that's like good enough for just like right now immediately. So don't forget to have the braid in there at all, you know. That's important. Just now rejoining the Discord. That's fair, that's fair. That's what those reminders are for. I mean, not specifically necessarily, I suppose, people who have already joined, but should happen. But like, hi Sakanaki, welcome. Just lurking at various streams, putting out paperwork. Yeah. 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 That would be me. That would be me. Hell yeah. VTuber. A trans VTuber who knows mostly entirely other trans VTubers, and that's it. There are dozens of us. I mean, I know a couple who aren't. Hell yeah, Sakanaki. Let's fucking go. I mean, as long as it feels right for you. But hell yeah. So new transitioning, I feel it's pretty nice so far. Transitioning is pretty nice. It's also like a little weird. It's a little weird, but it's mostly nice. I'm not gonna deny that there's some goofiness. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Just try for a few months, see if like it feels right for you. Hell yeah, the Miku, let's go. Fuck having gender. Who needs it? Hell yeah, Alec, welcome. First 3 months, I think it was just like general like fat redistribution is like one of the main things that happens first couple months. That's like it's very minor, but like I mean it's your own body, so you do generally notice, even if other people don't. It takes a minute for like major shit, but like you do notice a change. But I mean, it varies from person to person also. Like, there's sort of an average timeline, but it's like... I know my, doctor was like, yeah, this is like, this is just like what the average is, but like, don't expect this, you know? Just like to have some sort of idea. It took some months. I don't know, like, if people would have noticed if I hadn't said anything. It does, for me, feel like a thing at the point where people might notice changes, but, also other people can be oblivious, speaking as someone who can be myself. Like, I'll see my friend get like, dye their hair, and I'll be like, was it always that color? And I'm just like, remember, did they do that earlier and I just didn't realize? Like, a lot gets by me. I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll treat it as if it's just been like that forever. So maybe they did that months ago and it just didn't register in my silly little brain. By default, which helps me get a head start. Miku, thank you for the bits, and I'm glad you're not. Yeah, that's like a minor like. Well, I mean, I hope she's not like going too much all in. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta give your favorite people a bit of a, well, a present. get that. Let me look up cat ears, cause, well, you see. Cat ears. Real. Always what I have to look up to get A, pictures that have decent photos of cat ears. B, that aren't cat ear headbands. It's a process. They started by looking at pictures of cats, because it's like, oh, well, it's literally on their head, you know, every single photo. No. Visible in every photo, not necessarily good reference. It's like, oh, cat ears. Yeah, I mean, let me just look in the mirror. It's mostly because looking at a mirror during stream is, like, inconvenient. I need to get, like, a hand mirror. And then I won't have to look this up. The fact that I don't own one. It's like, I looked them up and there's so many fakers out there wearing headbands. It's like, you know, it's valid, I get it, but I need real reference. Real cat girls only in my Google search results, please. Some headbands get pretty realistic, but you gotta have the real thing. Very important. And most importantly of all, hold on, let me get to decent of this. I wanna do so. Smaller lines in there as well. Sell it a bit. I'm gonna need to turn that line width up a bit. Now that I'm done with all the detailing and going back to this. Might be smart. This little like calligraphy pen looks like that. Perfect line. Ugh. I don't know about that level of post-correction right there. That's feels not good. I don't like it when I draw something and the line instantly changes. Like I'd like to see what it's looking like as I'm doing it, please. I can never use stabilization. It's too much for me. Doesn't work. Even the most minor of comments, you still unbelievable. I mean, not really though. You know? Gotta be careful with my phrasing around you. That's the #1 thing I've learned in my, almost year of streaming, is that I can't be too careful when speaking when Miku is in the audience. Never. I mean, listen, does it not enhance it when I make it hard for you? There's the free one. I did that for you. You're free to take that or leave it. See, that's the real challenge. You take the easy, like, layup right there. There you go! Proud of you. Proud of you for not holding back. We love a queen who knows what she wants. Might be less fun when I'm doing it intentionally, but like, you know. You have to play into your needs sometimes. I'll stop though. But of course, love me too. Yeah, sorry you have to experience this solo. It's how it is. Normally I won't, but sometimes I goof around, be a little silly. Don't like that. Switch out to the G pen again. few ha-has for the audience. A few oh my's. All fun for you. Yeah. I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, I can do a bit more detail on these. Starting to feel pretty alright with it. And yeah, sure, you know what? Do with the nose. Yes, you do. Cat nose. Right there. But no. Just to have some a bit of pigment to spread about. There. He's kind of a catty nose, kind of cat looking. See, it makes sense. In my head, somehow. Got like this shape. balance in between simplistic cartoony and realism, because it's like, how much can I do lipstick without it looking like a bit nightmarish? Lips are health and nail, right? Yeah, exactly. It's because it's so easy to go too far and have it be like, you know, the like, this is a girl character, you know, from every 3D animated movie, where it just kind of becomes the idea of lipstick. Rather than, like, regardless of whether you're not, whether you're even going for that versus, like, bare lips, it's not, appropriate in between some myth, exactly. I mean, it does work well to give, like, just the, like, just with like the dark outline showing where the mouth is. That's for me anyhow. And just like kind of working that in. I envy the Nintendo artists for finding a way to make like these. They're, you know, specifically the Mario artists. Making those like very like symbol-y like lip shapes, like it's very like it's a flat shape that somehow like works. It's like a very particular aesthetic, but like it hits that like cartoony like very visible like. The girl, so she's wearing lipstick, but like, oh, that's pleasing. I like how Peach and Daisy look with that. And what also can work though is like the kind of like lip glossy look, where it's just like the slight bit of, you know, sheen to it, so you see that the lips are there. They're there. Just a little line. Mario himself got no lips, exactly. What are they doing with him? He needs those, they're good for... Well, they're good for kissing. I forget what the actual, benefit of lips is. I know there's a purpose. Damn, trans girl doesn't know about biology. Doesn't that just track? They're just for kissing. Yeah, I mean, anything else that I could have said wouldn't have been important. Not as important as that. Kind of like mostly like how this is around though. I could use like a little bit of kinky in there. You know what? Do like this and see if I can't like overlay it in the way that and work that in. Google really out here listening while the reason says to suckle at the breast. I mean, I suppose that's true. I suppose that is true. Yeah, I mean, I guess it does give you like, aside from the funny of that, I suppose it does give you like, is traction the word I'm looking for? Like a grip, I guess? Keeping food in her mouth. Yeah, that makes sense. Cause it is like, aside from like the color, like that's where your skin like kind of plumps up on the face a bit, so it's definitely, that makes sense. That's the real flavor saver. Saves the flavor from escaping in the first place. I don't know why that phrase came to mind, but so it goes. But yeah, the purpose of lips, as we have discovered, keeping food in our mouth, keeping titties in our mouth. Let's go! Human biology said gay rights. And also baby rights, like, I guess. If we have to. That's like a side benefit. That is not the reason why it made it, you know, it was an evolutionary advantage. Humans got lips and were able to suck titty and we were like, you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it to live. Fuck this shit world, but boopy. I'm glad we've all become more educated on this day, especially me. I feel like I know so much more about the human body from this alone. I understand things now. The understanding is drowned out by thoughts of titty. Like, I would never want to be, like, known to be, like, horny VTuber, because, like, that's literally, I just don't. That's not me. But it is funny to pretend to be sometimes. For the bit. As long as it's gay, right? You know? As long as it's homosexual. All that matters. Sometimes you just gotta commit to the bit. Exactly. Sometimes even as a perfectly normal, rational person, you have to be like, you know what? It'd be funny to be gay about this and talk about Tito right now. I think it'd be entertaining. For me. Ooh, thank you for the thank you for stopping by. My word order and sentence structure failed for a hot second there, but hello. Welcome to my art stream where I mostly suffer, but also draw me. So, you know, it balances out, probably. And thank you for the follow. We're just chilling. Nothing, the conversation before you joined was definitely, normal and totally fine. Voice is a bit low compared to music. Let me turn that up a bit then. Or, actually, I'll just bring the music down. Thank you for saying so. Okay. Tell me if that's good, but... Okay, Miku. Of course, of course. See you in a bit. And hopefully that's big back. Okay, good. We good. Hell yeah. I love being audible. Especially because like today I'm like... I'm like talking quieter just because I'm like, yeah, I just want to chill right now. This is not 100%. Let's fucking go! Stream day. This is simply chill and mutter vaguely at all of you type of day. If you can't understand what I'm saying, that's on you. But also, yeah, do also tell me. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here talking to myself and being understood by no one. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I do try. Number one goal of my art is cute. So that means I'm succeeding. Can't hear the streamer sounds like a skill issue. So true, Alec. I don't know, you just need to get good at your hearing game. Like, literally turn up your volume. Not being audible, I know you do. Listen! Gotta admit, pretty good line to pull. Did not expect that in the slightest. Getting a little too good at this, although I've known that. Known that for a while. You know what? I think I need more like the eyelids kind of rendered in. That's why the eyes were looking weird to me. You know, that would make sense. That makes sense. I was like, this feels like incomplete for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Who can say? So Spotify's been recommending a lot of songs from Milligram to me recently, so I finally the other day I looked into what the fuck it was. So it's like, oh, these are all like really nice. It's this whole thing where like the protagonist is like a prison guard and it's like tries to figure out if like the one thing they know is that like they all did commit a murder in some form. He has to figure out if they're like worthy of being forgiven or not by extracting music from their brains that describes what they did. I was like, oh, that certainly shines a different light on the fun, cute songs I've been bopping to. It's like I looked into like the one that I enjoyed the most. So I was just like, oh, she's like, this is a love song, but she's like a stalker. Oh. It feels like, I'm back in middle school listening to Vocaloid and then looking up the song lyrics and be like, oh! You mean this isn't a happy song? But yeah, it's one hell of a concept, and also it kind of feels like Spotify is being like, yeah, we can tell you're a Danganronpa fan. Never listened to it on Spotify, never recommended it to you on Spotify. We know. Because the part of the concept also is that like there's like fan votes for like what the protagonist should decide on, like if they should be forgiven or not. I don't know, it's not like that somewhere, but there's like there's enough of an overlap and vibe and you know the kind of audience it appealed to that I do feel a little called out. It's like, oh yeah, I do like murder. I do like franchises that it's great because like the majority of the anime I watch, manga I read, whatever, is like cutesy, lighthearted, whatever. But then mixed in with it all, I'm like, oh yeah. A little gritty killing. I mean, I will say part of the appeal for like why I would end up being into Danganronpa as a funny little scene is like it's aesthetically appealing and also has that whole aspect. It's like, oh, this is like cool murder mystery that isn't like gritty and noir. Which Milligram also satisfies because like the music videos they make for the songs, the character designs, bro. But yeah, I highly recommend looking up like literally any song from Milligram, just listening to it, turn the captions on, because they thankfully are actually captioned in English. Just, see what you think of like what's going on in the song, then check the and this is the only time I'm ever gonna tell anyone to go into the YouTube comments. Check the comments, because there will probably be one person with their, like, fully thought out theory about, like, what they did. It's like, I mean, even knowing, like, the concept of the series, when I went to look at, like, again, that one song that I really liked, and then looked at the comments, it's like, oh, that's right. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta sprinkle in a little bit of murder. It's what keeps me going in between cute slice of life, which is, I mean, that's what keeps me going 99% of the time. You have to have variety in your diet. The second music video I watched had a bit more very blatant symbolism for what what was going on though, so it was like I was able to be a little less shocked when I went to see the theory, because it's like, I mean, also the theories are taking into account like audio dramas and like various other material. And also they just, you know, it's the kind of people who are analyzing every single, like, scene. So. It's really cool though, like, they get a lot of meaning into the music videos, like, if the people whose comments I'm reading on YouTube.com are at all, like, correct, like, holy fuck. Apparently the, next round of trials, or, yeah, I think they do call them trials, for the you know, set of songs plus the voting is starting in July, so I apparently got recommended all that good stuff in, just about the right time. It's a little ways away, but this is like something that doesn't update very often. I think the last round was like last year. Understandably, because it's involves like 8 songs, plus there's like a light novel or something, plus all of them have like song covers that sneak in additional lore, plus it's neat though. That's something I need to look more into so I can actually understand what the fuck's going on. So yeah, I've perhaps found my next funny little murder series to care about after... I mean, Zero Escape has like a bit of that. Then there's also, Nirvana Institute? I think that was the name of the AI Somnium File sequel. That's coming out very soon. I need to check, because I know it's coming up fast. Somnium Files. Nirvana Initiative. I know, my memory works. It is coming up in the little info box on google.com is about the first game. Nirvana Initiative is on June 24th, so we got like a month. Thankful it's coming out then, because like I'm getting it on Switch because I want to get the like Iba figure. That was the appeal to me, getting the console version, because I couldn't get that for PC. But yeah, I should finally be able to do console stuff again by then at least. That's exciting though. I think that could be a good, like, I could just find filler stuff once I'm done with Pokemon Nuzlocke and start doing that once I'm done. So I can do that when it releases, because that'd be nice. Don't know that I'll be... Yeah, I definitely won't be done with Zero Escape by then, because I'll still be... I'll probably be on, Zero Time Dilemma by then. Because I'm getting to the point where I'm just doing all the, not quite yet, but very soon I'm gonna be doing all the, like, ends of all the routes in, Virtue's Last Reward. Like, I think I have all the locks unlocked. It's like I'm at the point where most of the puzzle rooms are solved, which is the bulk of the work. Looking forward to seeing what the most recent game does. Yeah, VLR's been interesting. I like it. I like it very much. I care for Fi. But also Tenyoji, honestly. Crampy. But also considering lore. Makes me feel away. Now that I've learned shit about him. And I know who he is. And I know, I'm like... Take that I recognize this by looking at the, like... I just, like, briefly opened the, Zero Time Dilemma page on my Steam library. I was like, oh wait, that's Vi in the cast. I did that with Clover, too. I was like... as I was... 3/4 of the way through... the first game I was like, wait, fucking... Why is there another Clover in the trading cards? Not that that's a huge spoiler, but... oh well. I'm looking forward to seeing what the fuck is going on with that. Absolutely, yeah, though, like, seeing that those characters pop up again in later games. Because, like, Clover was my favorite from, 999. So, her showing up again in, VLR is great for me. Especially since she's so relevant because of that. Not that she wasn't in 999 for sure, but like... it's nice, it's good for me. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Cause, like, especially seeing what the... culmination, I guess, of the series is like. Cause CTG... originally launched on... was that? I think it was originally PC and, like, consoles? It was like, I imagine PS4, what have you. But, like, it'll be interesting moving on from a game that was originally designed for, dual screen, you know? Finally. I will say, on an aesthetic level, I still like 999 better. Love VLR, and it might be my favorite, like, between the two. I don't know. There's a part of me that misses 7, to be honest. Enough so that I'm like, well... and also Lotus. I'd say I miss Akane, but she did, well, you know. They're all great. Yeah, no. Fair point. It's just hard for me to decide, because, like, I'm like, oh yeah, I think it'd be VLR, and then I remember all the shit I love about 999, I'm like, fuck. Is it? The sprite animations for 999 were really cool. That particularly appealed to me. The models in VLR don't look bad for it being a 3DS game, you know, but like they're less unique, you know, and they're very soft around the edges in a very literal sense, and like they look like clay in not like a very good aesthetic way. Yeah, the charm gets lost. Yeah, and it is the same kind of experience with Ace Attorney where they turned it into 3D models, and it's like, I get it, but it's not as charming. Yeah, much less stylistic is exactly what I'm thinking of. Because like the line work as well in the 999 sprites was particularly appealing to me. And I like the little, like, seeing little animations play out and how they, like, it was sometimes, you know, they would return to their base pose and it would all flow together smoothly and it'd be cool, but sometimes they wouldn't and it would, like, it's the kind of effect where, like, you see the imperfection in the medium, it's like, that's also cool. It's neat, I like it. Yeah, no, it looks pretty fucking good for a 3DS game. It's solid. Like, even just looking around the environments. I know I say even just like that especially. I think the environments really shine in VLR. Just because of the level of detail that they put into them. It's really nice. Oh wait, this was dark brown in this part. Didn't know, I thought it was otherwise. I'll make it darker. Yeah, exactly. Like, actually being able to look around the room properly instead of just like, here are a couple set angles. I really do enjoy that. Because, like, I mean, there is an appeal to the 999 approach of just, like, you can look at the four walls and it's a particular setup, but it can be kind of, yeah, annoying to deal with. And you don't necessarily get to get a good look at everything. Like, I remember the boiler room was awful for that in terms of navigation. Engineer? Whatever. Because, like, there were the two sides of it, but it was kind of hard to, like, understand the dimensions of it all. And, like, when you moved around, it's like, wait, what? Where am I? I feel like it would have worked better in, VLR, where you're seeing the full motion of going around the place. Like, I know there's some environments in VLR where you do some weird twisty turns, like, what's the one I'm thinking of? There was, like, the control room, I think it was? Very recently, where you... It's kind of U-shaped-ish, but it works well because of that, because you're actually seeing the whole thing. Yeah, the both sides look the same, and that really confused me. I was like, I kept getting lost in where I was. Thank God for the map. I mean, the way to solve it without going away from the aesthetic is definitely to give more landmarks to that, because, like, obviously, realistically, it's all gonna look the same, but doesn't matter as much. Just put some garbage in there, you know? One thing I really liked also about 999's aesthetic, though, is the animations when a door opened and stuff like that. That felt kind of FMV, where it's just like this set animation, and that's like not necessarily the best quality. I don't know, like there's not that I've really played much in terms of FMV, but like That's what it rings as for me. There's something really enjoyable about it because it felt intentional. Yeah, it sticks with you because it's always the same thing except like, yeah, they just animated the door swinging on a hinge. It has an impact. Exactly, yeah, like I can remember it so well. Granted, I literally just played it, but like, you know what I mean. Even like this long after playing any other game, I wouldn't remember that kind of thing. I don't even necessarily remember VLRs as well off the top of my head. I do because I've been playing it recently, but like, it's not as like right there. It's like, it's not bad though, because like it's still like is like this set angle every single time. Like they got it right. It's just like it doesn't have the full aesthetic appeal. It's such a small thing, but that's really what sells games a lot on a aesthetic level. The attention to detail. I mean, part of it is also that's a DS game, and you know, what can you do? But you know. Very good looking for a... No worries, that gives me something good to talk about. None and I is very good looking for a DS game though, because like, the sprite animations, like I would have to actually look at what the original looked like, because I'm sure a lot of it's been like, improved at least a bit for PC release, because it's not like, what, 240p or whatever. But like still. It's a good game. I'm glad I finally tried it out. And in times, you know, at least have the first 2 games played before I do the Somnium sequel. So if they're... I know they aren't, like, directly connected, but if... Then this time, if there's any little wink wink nudge nudge, maybe I'll actually catch it. No, I'm pretty sure that's like meant to be like on some level a spiritual successor. This has got the same like Date's like suddenly realizing he's sort of aware of shit that happens in the other timelines and knows things he shouldn't. Like things I'm catching now that like I don't think that really ever I think it might have gotten justified as like his knowledge from being rather than necessarily like, oh, he lived through those other timelines actually in like parallel universes and that's how he knows. But like, please do play AI. It's really good. I like it a lot. I would not have played Zero Escape without it. Well, I probably would have gotten recommended Zero Escape by Seer regardless and played it, but you know. So it got me into the Uchigoshi mystery games. But yeah, that's fair. Imagine having time to play video games. That's what streaming is for me, baby. But then also, streaming prevents me from having time to play video games, because I was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna I recently went back to playing Legend of Arceus because I was like, I'm gonna, you know, play through the story off stream because I can't, like, stream it right now because my shit is, like, really inconsistent for, console game streaming. Then it's like, oh, okay, I'll be ready to do, like, some fun, casual, like, shiny hunting streaming. But also because, like, I didn't want to play through the entire game on stream because I had so many other priorities. But like I said, yeah, I just got back to it. Got spoiled on some shit in the meantime. But so it goes. It's about right. It's like, I don't mind it when it's something that I've been putting off. Like, yeah, you know. If I cared that much, I would have just, like, played nothing but that game for the week after it came out. But yeah, having, like, I don't want to say pressure, because it's not pressure, but, like, the expectation of, like, oh, other people care that I beat this game and continue to play it on a week-to-week basis on some level. And, like, even if they don't really and are willing to just watch whatever, I would still feel bad to go, like, partway through a game and just drop it for no reason. Whereas playing on my own, I don't even have that pressure. Even though, like, I still need to finish Bravely Default because Seer has been, I started playing it years ago, and Seer's been badgering me to finish it ever since, and I want to, but, like, it's the kind of game I pick up every couple months and play a bit of it. I'm like, wow, this is great. Why did I stop playing this? And I stopped playing it. I get distracted by worse games. Objectively not as beautiful, perfect games. Yeah, games feel like that. Literally, a finished game is like, yep. Or, like, I finished a different game, and I was like, yep, I'll do Briefly Default next for my, like, just, like, personal time playthrough games, and then I was like, oh, but I still do have Etrian Odyssey 4 on my 3DS. I haven't started that. Because the game that I just finished was another Etrian Odyssey game, so it's like, still feeling in that kind of mood since I was just playing the game 2 seconds ago. Swear to God, when Etrian Odyssey 6 comes out on Switch, I'm gonna be so annoying about it. On stream and off. I would highly recommend, especially now that it's gonna be impossible to get them for, like, a reasonable price, because they sell for pretty expensive. I don't know how much the 3DS games go for, but they are, like, it's a niche enough series that they don't sell a ton of copies, which drives up the price. It's a cult classic key. But yeah, Persona Q is a Etrian Odyssey spin-off that just has Persona characters. I think it's like, I think it does borrow some mechanics from Persona. I haven't played it myself because I need to play through 4 at least. I haven't. And like, I've been on, like, off and on about wanting to play because, like, I've been told it's a bit shit. On certain levels. Relative to, like, 3, My Beloved. But yeah, no, Etrian Odyssey, they did a sale a little while back. I'm pretty sure it's over. But, where they made them pretty damn cheap. But also, that might happen again before we're not able to buy 3DS games anymore on the eShop. And also, because it's Atlas and because it's a niche series, the older games, like everything except for like the 2 most recent ones, have had their prices like halved or even, I think, quartered. Yeah, I think 4 is like is it $10 permanently, or is that just a sale? It's cheap. They got good demos that will last you like 10 hours, so you can transfer your save and everything. It's so fantastic. Literally when 5. No, it was 2 Untold that came out, and I played through the demo while I was waiting for my copy to ship. Very nice for that purpose. But yeah, the fan base, yeah, no. I try to ignore that when I'm getting into shit, because it's like... if it is bad, I can just continue to ignore it. And enjoy the thing. Yeah, Atlas really, they're the only ones to actually put shit on sale. I would recommend trying out a 3DS game while they are available. You could always, get them through a totally legal means. It's very easy right now. Instead of waiting for, the Switch one, because that is in progress, but we don't know how long that's gonna take, and it also is like, because it's going down to a single screen, it's hard to imagine it not being like, I don't want to say worse. But, with the whole Electron Odyssey thing being about, like, you draw out the map yourself as you go along through the game, not having a convenient, like, lower screen that you can use a stylus on, accessible at all times, and, like, I've seen so many, like, solutions, where people are like, oh, you can just have it be up in the corner, you press a button and it'll expand it, and you can use your, you could use the sticks to, like, make walls like this, and it'd be super it's not as good. I've never heard anything that's as good as what it is now. Yeah, no, highly recommend downloading, like, any of the demos. If you care about having, like, an actual story mode with, like, characters who have dialogue instead of just being like, here's my Dungeons and Dragons party. Dungeons and Dragons. And they're exploring Yggdrasil. If you want, like, actual, you know, characters with stories to them already and dialogue and shit, get the demo for 2 Untold. Otherwise, I would personally say download the demo for Electron Odyssey 5. It's got cool fantasy races. I like it very much. And also the portrait customization was stepped up by a lot. And also they added voice acting for your own created characters. There's like 50 different voice options, and they're all like, it's indicated whether they're intended as masculine or feminine, but there isn't like restrictions. And also your characters are referred to with they them pronouns in all instances. Like, the game never assumes, so you can use whatever portrait you want and they will never be misgendered. I don't know, like, it's a very gender series. This is always something I have to advertise as, like, #1 priority, because, like, that's what's important to me. I see my characters get they-them'd while I'm playing through the game. I'm like, hell yeah, you know that's right. But yeah, it's hard to imagine anything but the DS 3DS for Etrian. Because it's so, like, built around that functionality. It's like when they tried to port the World Ends With You onto other systems, and it's just like, what can you do? But it's so built for the DS that it just doesn't work on anything else. Neo is great because they got to build it from the ground up with the single screen in mind, and they got to maintain a lot of the same vibes, but even Neo is like, it doesn't have the, like, super unique gameplay appeal. Yeah, I will always chill Etrian Odyssey. Try it if you think you'd like drawing maps. Try it if you don't think you would like drawing maps, but you're non-binary. Try it if you have a whole D&D party in your head that you want to just imagine going on an adventure. It's good for that. The voice options for 5 are fun. Unfortunately, didn't get a English dub for... What the fuck did they call it in... Well, what did they call Eternasi X in English again? Looks at my game collection real fast. Well, I don't know. Anyway, for the game that came after 5, which is like the big crossover game, they didn't have English voices. Which for a lot of people, you know, playing anime games, like, why would you use that? But like, for me personally, I always play games with English dub on, because like, they don't subtitle everything. Or anything in this case. I like Japanese subs for things when it's subtitled. Video games don't do that. They'll say shit in the middle of battle, it's like, I want every scrap of characterization that I can get out of this, and I don't know what that meant. Yeah, I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you can at least see my passion for Eternia Odyssey. The one thing that I'm really looking forward to for the Switch version, despite it all, is that they're getting a new artist from the looks of things, because the current one is kind of a creep, which you can tell through the art, which sucks because it's... the character creation is so robust otherwise. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to not having his hands on the series anymore. One benefit to them being like, we have to change shit. Yeah, it's always something to listen to. And so it's just going off about the thing they love. It's fun to do also. This makes me want to go and play some Eternia Odyssey 4 since I love my guild already so much. And I just personally have a lot of fun just imagining banter as I'm like exploring. And like thinking that maybe someday I'll actually do something with these characters. But also the fact that I could. You know, these are my original characters. I'm just over here playing with the dolls and maps. Like, okay, so there's a treasure chest over here, and also these two characters are definitely gay for each other, and also... I will say, among as far as the NPCs go in 5, there are some good lesbians. There is a nice little couple who are implied. I like them. Can't believe they made lesbians real, so true. It is one of those things where I kind of like bait you with that and never like confirm anything, but it's like, you know what? That's their business, and I will speculate. But I'm fine with them never telling the guild. And by the way, yeah, take her. Yeah, exactly. There's like a little quest where she wants to make a one of the two wants to make a gift for the other one, and like she's like, yeah, I want to like try carving something because I know she likes that kind of thing. And one of the suggestions you can give her is like a little figure of herself. She's like, do you think she'd be into that? There is also I'm pretty sure there's like something with like a more not safe for Twitch implication where she is like, yeah, I have to get her some wood, and is clearly fucking with you, but also I like them learning it. No, leave it to you to be surprised if you ever play it. By not naming and whatever, but no, but I think they're neat. What's also very nice is these last units are 200, so true. Is the Etrian Odyssey 2 Untold cast. This is obviously a very niche franchise, so seeing fan content for it is like not a thing. But I do have one artist I follow who still makes art of those characters after all these years, and there's something special about that kind of thing where you follow an artist who's into something incredibly unpopular and you're also into the thing. And it's like, wow, you're the only person giving me this content and it's so good. The one other fan, they're the real one. Exactly! It's especially bad because it's like, it's the story mode of an Etrian Odyssey game. So there's a lot of people, even people who like Two Untold, who either don't care or didn't even play it to begin with. You know, they just went straight for classic mode and don't even know the characters' names because they didn't give a shit. So it's a niche within a niche. Plus, also, it's like a remake of the second game. So I'm sure a lot of those types of fans were just like, yeah, no, I'll just wait for the next new one. The life I'm living. I was gonna make like an Etrian Odyssey propaganda like thread or TikTok or whatever once, like back when they were actually on sale. So it's gonna be like, this is your last fucking chance. I never did. I should have. Just for the fuck, you have to become a cartographer with me. I can't be the only VTuber out here playing these games. I mean, honestly, I could do like a Etrian stream. I don't know that I would want to play through the entire game on stream, like any of them, just because it's a long-ass game. It takes... I cannot remember how many hours it took me to beat 5. I think I might have posted it on my... on my personal, not on my VTuber accounts. Let me see. Because I'd like to actually be able to give a figure on that. Yeah, it's way too big of a commitment, but I would love to do like a stream to show it off, at least. Yeah, I had originally started the game when it came out in 2017. and finished it like end of February this year. It's like Eternauts is very much the series that I just like don't like play through all in one burst. It's like I just have it on the side as like sometimes I feel like mapping shit out and eventually I'll finish the game. You know, no pressure on it. You'll always be there. I mean, usually when I pick it back up, I'll play it in big bursts and be like, fuck yeah, Etrian Odyssey! But like... it's my in-between games game. Not that I'm ever truly in-between games because of my fucking backlog, but like... best name I've got for it. I mean, I could also just grab my 3DS and load it up. Because I want to know how long did I take. Because I know the amount in years, and it's a few, a couple. But let me do that. You can see where I put it. I brought it up, and now I have to actually know. So don't mind me pausing art to dig around a bit. As you do. By which I mean I'll look around and never look at my chair. Which is also a big, as you do. Doing whole exercises instead of standing up. To die over here. Guess I'm going through all this. I opened a drawer, saw that wasn't there, left it open for the moment, looked away for, just looked through a couple other things. I looked back, my cat's in there. Oh, you better not get stuck inside of there. Yeah, you can't even fit. What I thought. Okay, she has left. Cat's trick, exactly. She just deceived me like this, and you know, I just have to take the blame for being, fooled. It's on me. Fool that I am, I remember thinking like, oh, I should check like here a second ago. Don't remember where that was anymore. May have to give it the ghost. Nope, found it. Let's go. You can tell I found it because you can hear my charms jangling around. We'll see if my 3DS is alive. Okay, it is. It tends to be dead whenever I pick it up again. Or like, on the way. Doesn't matter if it's been turned off. Yeah, how the fuck long did it take me to beat that damn game? Let's see. A new title has been added to the software library. Metroid Odyssey 4. Okay. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, 5. It took me 84 hours and 26 minutes of total playtime. Yeah, that sounds about right. A whole 2 hours. So true. So yeah, they're long games. As was modeled by how long it took to find my DS. You know, that was just like to give the mood. Set that correctly. Get a bit of anticipation. Not that bad by Atlas standards. Yeah, it's very much an Atlas game. I mean, technically I'm not done with it yet, because there's like every game has like an extra stratum at the very end, an extra set of floors. Which I never do because it's like extra hard and I'm not that much of a gamer. Yeah, it's too long for a stream. Which is sad, but I mean part of what I like is that they're that long that I can just like, you know, they can keep me busy for a while. I just need to do like I just need to take like a week off or something and do like 10-hour streams every day. Stratum a day. Because there's Stratum is a set of 5 floors and there's usually 25 in total for like the main story relevant ones. Could do that. That'll be my anniversary stream. Just like marathoning Etrian Odyssey. Like, hey guys, I haven't finished, I haven't played 3 yet, let's do it. Endurance stream, and that's the only way you play it. Ever. Yeah, there's a reason why it's like, the kind of game I leave for a while and then pick up and play for a bit, and then, you know, I'll keep going back to it for like a week and then put it down for a couple months. Yeah, I have the same problem with the RPG cheats. Like, I had used cheat to get like a bunch of rare candies in Pokemon White for my Nuzlocke to make leveling less of a nightmare. But it gives you 99 of everything else, so I was just like I had to just delete everything else, and so I wouldn't feel like I'm cheating too hard. It's like, I want this one thing. You couldn't have cut this down into little bite-sized one item at a time. I'm sure it's just like, you know, the kind of thing where it's all 99 or nothing, but like, yeah, it took me a hot fucking second to throw out all those items. Not like an extremely long time, but long enough that I was just like, fucking, goddamn, if I could've just gone and code for... Can't believe these cheaters. would not make a lighter, less guilt-inducing cheat for me. Yeah, I mean, overall, it's not a bad idea. It's partially how I made Explorers of the Sky more bearable to stream, is that I use save states, which I normally wouldn't. Because, like, if I had to go through the same dungeons, like, 5 times, that, I wouldn't have had fun, and nobody would have had fun watching. It would have taken, like, 5 years longer to beat the game. Exactly. My gamer pride is unfortunately strong, given that I'm not good. I've been playing video games all my life. I'm not, like, talented at it. I'm a bit of a fool. But I need to do everything legit for some reason. But yeah, no, streaming's been training me out of that because I'm just like, no one. I'm not having fun, no one's having fun. I can't keep doing this. I have to stop. At some point. Yeah, it's just a factor of time. Exactly, because, like, part of it too, especially for me starting to use rare candies in White Nuzlocke, is that was supposed to be, like, a relatively brief thing. You know, like, that was the thing to begin with, is like, this is just like a fun little side adventure I can go on while I'm not really doing anything with this, you know, time slot. Because I want to do this at least once. Becomes less appealing when it's gonna take like half a year. Exclusively because of grinding. So it was comforting to hear that that's just what Nuzlocke streamers do, like 99% of the time, because grinding is not good content. Eventually I'll be good at applying that mentality to games from the get-go. But for now, games have to just like break me a little to get me to the point where I'm just like, fine. I'll use the cheaty thing to make this entertaining. As always the type of shit. Like, I made a living dex in Gen 6 is when I actually finished it. I think I started it in Gen 5. Yeah, won't really know until it's too late, exactly. My foresight isn't amazing. Can't lie. But I made a living dex in Gen 5 to Gen 6, right? And like, and I'm still this way, where I did not want to take more Pokemon than were necessary from GTS, not only because, like, I wanted to do it myself, but, like, also because it's like, they might be, like, Pokegen and, like, in theory legitimate. But that's not good enough for me. And I think that maps well to my, like, thinking on everything. In terms of, like, how I have to do things in video games. I'm stubborn. Because, like, is it any different accepting a Pokegen event, say Genesect, I don't know, first thing that comes to mind, off of GTS for like a reasonable trade offer versus someone who would just put up their real one for the exact same? No, but I care. Don't feel right. So yeah, maps well to how I feel in general. SWAT teams are gonna kick down your door and take your gamer card. You're right, they're gonna take my gamer card. Fuck. I'm glad I've been doing this all this time, you know, but now, and I've got it live on stream too, that I've been using save states in video games. And not only that, hacking in rare candies. Not a real gamer anymore. I'm not gonna be a game streamer like this. I have to pivot entirely to art, except shit, I'm a digital artist. And using a computer is cheating. Nothing is safe. I gotta go on the run. I can't let anyone catch me being a faker. Another fake gamer girl. You're right, you're right. This is what I've been trying to avoid all my life, and I was too weak. Started streaming. I was like, it's fine to be like the, you know, it's fine to take the easy way out. No, fuck, it's not. How dare you play easy mode? You afraid you'll lose? Like, yeah. Maybe I am. But I'm also the type of gamer who, I don't know, would do shit like abuse the bubble mode or whatever in New Super Mario. So, like, game-enabled cheating. Well. That just came to mind as I was thinking about me being like a stubborn gamer who also sucks at video games. I'm like, what always comes to mind is I suck ass at Mario just because like platformers as a whole, like I just can't. Even the most basic ones, no. Too much for me. You think I can time jumps accurately? You think I have reflexes at all? Fool that you are. I was playing at least one difficulty higher for streaming. Death by reading chat too strong, exactly. Yeah, I've definitely been there. Really need to be playing Touhou on stream so I can really improve my gamer rights. I need to go back to Mountain of Faith so I can actually see my girl, Momiji, again. And maybe get somewhere this time. I'll become a Touhou streamer who's terrible at Touhou. Although, honestly, like, for being a hashtag trash gamer, I feel, and also, like, 14 or whatever at the time, I remember doing, like, reasonably decent. By which I mean I did manage to get past the stage, which is more than I would normally expect for myself. Playing on this feels super gross. I want to try and fix it somehow. I'm trying to. Try and make it work. A lot of it is like just not saturated enough for my taste. Because I dulled down a lot of the colors, which worked well overall, but like... like how the really intense pink looks blended, so. Yeah, I'm up early. I'm up late on my end, really. Although, for me, this is pretty normal. So, welcome to my standard hours. This is normal for me. I usually, like, a lot of the time I'll end stream at like 6 AM my time, and it's not quite there yet. So if that gives you a picture. My body's natural, circadian rhythm is, fucked. Yeah, so you're Eastern time and I'm just 1 hour behind you. If that tells you anything. 3 AM can't sleep crew here, let's go. Yeah, that's me, baby. I mean, I don't try to. Because I know myself too well. I was born to be a night shift worker. I remember my parents used to, well, mostly my dad used to get, like, upset at me for staying up too late, but then eventually, once I was an adult and still doing that, I think at some point it clicked that, like, oh, they're just like this. There's no saving me. I started about 3 hours ago. I don't know, like, necessarily that the Twitch count will be accurate, because I do have some drop frames. Maybe it might have disconnected me at some point, but, by my count, I started a little after 2 AM my time. I'll make this outline a little more, well, it's a bit too much. A bit more saturated. Yeah, I might start to wrap up at some point, because I want to get it to a point where I can be like, even posting as work in progress. Somewhat satisfied with where I'm at. But this will probably just be slowly chip away out, because it is pretty big. It is. Let me. At full size, it's this big. It's kind of large. Because I know nothing of self-care or whatever. Truly just need to go like whole hog and make this like my part of my anniversary goods, which I'll definitely make. Make whole standee of this. I mean, how big would this be to print? Because it's probably not big enough. Let's see. It's 5,000 by 5,000 on 300 dpi, which translates to canvas size unit in inches. 16 by 16 inches. I mean, it's 16.66, which is fantastic. Even if I shrink it down by 2 to hide little imperfections and shit, and accounted for, you know, it's not perfectly filling up frame. I really could. This is intended as just like a hee-hoo, fuck around. I could. I might want to change the outfit if it's not like as, you know, and also check the permissions on the poses. But shit, maybe we'd love to get more use out of art than just like hee-hoo funny drawing per stream. And I would like to actually have shit I could show off for anniversary stream because I said I would try and make stuff, and I totally have stuff ready. I definitely wasn't about to say I have nothing. Yeah, this is too dull, so I'm just gonna go completely the other direction. Let's see how that feels. Could also be nice to just like sketch up some shit for anniversary and be like, hey, in a hopefully reasonable amount of time, these things will exist. For sure. Yeah, I have at least 5,000 other things, you know, like, it just doesn't feel like enough. Never enough. Yeah, I'm really just like, my biggest weakness is I'm like a workaholic. You know? If I had to say. I just can't stop. Maybe I'll actually use my funny little iPad for the purpose I bought it for, which was not playing mobile games. Despite that being 99% of what I've used it for. And I'll actually make art on it. Really need to get one of those, what are they called? Like the wrist things you use to prevent yourself, prevent you from giving yourself carpal tunnel drawing, that kind of thing. Just because, like, the one problem that's making drawing on an iPad kind of annoying is, like, I'll press my hand and it'll be like, oh, you're trying to zoom, right? Because I just, like, slightly adjust one singular knuckle. I'm just like, please, for the love of fuck. Part of the pattern, but I looked at a word and then I said the word. Part of the problem possibly is that I'm a lefty. So it's probably attuned to be like, oh, if there's any marks to the left of where they're drawing, that's gotta be the other hand. No. No, it's not. That's my palm that you're supposed to be rejecting. Proud of yourself for sticking to one mobile game lately. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, like, for me, my problem has always been, like, I play 2 at a time and I tried to play a 3rd one, and it might take over my life for, like, 2 to 3 weeks, and I'll be playing all 3 at the same time, and then I'll just be like, fuck, I can't fucking do this. I tried to play, most recently, Arknights again, because it's such a good game, alongside Pokemon Masters and, Love Live. Couldn't do it. Could not actually keep up with it. And also, unfortunately, I downloaded Fate Grand Order again, despite that I knew I don't really like the gameplay style. And it's like, oh, you can get a free 5-star, you just have to bond them within the, duration of the anniversary event. Ooh. I could get a free Mordred. I love Mordred. No, I couldn't. Could not do that. Which is probably for the best. Because I need to be spending my time on other things. See, I just have, like, big storage phone, big storage tablet, so I can have a bunch installed. Because it's fun to just, like, fuck around and launch a game that I haven't played in a bit and just, like, do shit in it for an hour or 2. But that's about it. Yeah, like, The timed events fuck me so bad because it's like, of course, that's like meant to keep you attached to the game and playing it all the time, and fuck if it don't work. But that's definitely why it ends up like overloading me when I do 3 at once, because it's like I want to be, you know, not just playing the super surface level, you know, what you get if you aren't like at least a little bit dedicated to the game, because that tends to be kind of boring. I tried playing Cinevalis for a while, Cinevalis, and that game is a bit too. It asks so much of you in terms of time investment. It's insane. It's like, despite that they're like, I am enough of a mobile gamer, the hashtag mobile gamer, to like be able to keep up with like rhythm game events and shit like that, you know, reasonably well. I can't do Cinealis. It's bad. Understandable though. I need to try out one of the Final Fantasy games on mobile, because I mean, I also need to play more Final Fantasy games in general. I keep telling myself, yeah, I should actually play 7 at some point, because I like Tifa. As a monk enthusiast, I should maybe actually play the game she's from, because I think she seems neat. I'd like to know more about her. The entire rest of the cast, bonus. But getting to that is another thing entirely. But yeah, you can definitely, yeah, it's, you can tell when some are gonna be like a little too much. So, I mean, if you've never played, the problem with Cinealis is there is an arena mode, and the game pretty much requires you to be in a active guild if you want to make any sort of meaningful progress at all. If you want to do anything in the game at all. And that involves being around at the same time every single day to compete in matches against other guilds. For, it's like, I think the matches usually lasted around 10 to 20 minutes. Can't remember, it was like 15 or 20 or something. Which, for like a daily investment that is like scheduled. If it was like, you know, other games where it's like, play 20 minutes every single day to keep up, but do it literally whenever you want, and whenever you have free time. Spread it out throughout the day if you need to. Perfect. Cinealis is like, if you're not available at exactly 8:05 p.m. to 8:25 p.m. every single day, die. I mean, obviously, you know, most guilds are gonna be like, yeah, if you're busy one or the other day, it's fine. Like, no, I sincerely doubt there's more than like top 1% tryhard guilds who really give a shot, but like, it's too much. Yeah, PvP tends to be a lot of what ruins it too, especially like, I played Granblue for a while as well, and that has Guild Wars, and there was some fun in that, because it was only like a once every 2 to 3 months event, more like 1 to 2 months, and only for like 1 week, which is a pretty significant time investment, but it was easy to like AFK, which isn't the case with like Cinealis. But it was still like too much, like, especially with how much tiers got bloated, to the point that like if you wanted to make the same amount of progress you're making like a year ago when you put in like X amount of hours per day, it's like at least doubled, if not like tripled investment. Even considering that you're probably much stronger. I had to drop eventually because like I had a job, literally that was the reason. I had a job that like prevented me from keeping up with it, and like my crew leader, love her to bits, was saying like, yeah, like I have a full-time job and I'm able to keep up by grinding for X amount of time outside of work, like no problems, like, I would try, and, like, I just did not have the focus to, like, you know, nail down the points I would need. Sit down for that amount of time and just do it after work. So it ended up being like, I have to, you know, on my breaks play, and I'm just like, that's not, this is the job now, and I don't want it to be, so I'm quitting. Yeah, Grand Blue is the right kind of game to appreciate from afar. It's like, you want to check in for, like, the pre-roll campaigns, and, like, if you want, read the story. Like, there's good stories. Never step near Guild War. Never. Safest to just not touch it. But I like the characters. I'm still attached. Does I want PV? My mans. My bird mans. And others, I suppose. Grand Blue is cursed because it's the only gacha game that, well, no, that's a fucking lie. That's a massive lie. It's one of the few games that has men that I actually care for. And, like, not in, like, a weird, like, cringe-ass misandrous way. Like, no, like, super invested, like, you know, that level where I'll actually gotcha for them, that kind of thing. Something about that, there's something about a couple, they got, listen. Drunk is so good, I love him. I would die for him. Although he'll probably do that first. Well, no, he's pretty fucking powerful. He's just kind of a clown. I love him. The shit. Oh my god, the bit in main story. I don't know if he got there, so I'll be vague about it. Where he just like completely shuts down another character and shows out that like actually he's not an idiot. He's kind of one of the smartest characters in the entire cast. It was, oh my fucking god. I adore him. Can't get enough of him. You're not wrong, you're not wrong, you're not wrong. Neza, my main mans, my number one mans in all of, gacha, any games. He does have big titty though. He's a big man. It fucks with me especially because like I don't normally, like the big buff characters. Like they're usually like I'm just not really interested at all. It's just not for me. I'm not into bears, you know. But Neza, oh my god, he's so cute. Ah, he ruins me. He says one line, I'm like, sir, I'm in love with you. Does his hearty laugh at me, does that cute smile. You can see the steam coming off of my head. See, he's like the one, there's other grandpa men who I think are attractive, but like, nothing on that level. That's just the one for me. But yeah, like I like Sandalphon, and also Eustace. I'm not super attached to Eustace, but yeah, they did good with him. They knew what the hell they were doing. Belial. See, I remember when Belial was like had just debuted and he was getting popular, and I was fucking baffled because I was like, he's so ugly. Like if that's the kind of design you're into, sure, I can't see how anyone looks at him and finds him hot. Like, he has big titty, and that's literally it. And, like, I can't disrespect people's face, but, like, with my, it's like, look at him through my eyes, I don't see it. I love him, he's very entertaining. As a character, great. His theme also amazing. To me, he's ugly. I just don't like the hair, I think. Okay, that's very fair, though. That's very fair. Confidence does it. I understand. But yeah, also, what the fuck, what was their group name? Noish, and the Royal siblings whose names I'm blanking on right at the moment. Sarawell and, I love her. She's great. She's got a lovely design, but totally blanking. Those three? Design-wise? Oh, hello. I'm not, like... Sarawell isn't really my type of, like, design that I find, like, you know. But, like, whenever Nabu is, like, freaking out over him, I'm just like, girl, I get it. I get it. Noish, though? Oh my god. That summer version. Hello, King. We love a night. I'm not super attached to that cast, but they're nice. I think of that one fucking, summer event CG of them together with, Skatha, and it's like, yeah. Yeah, they're good. I'm not that attached. You know. Skatha is, like, maybe my favorite from that group, with, like, Noish, like, very closely following. You know, a group of 4 characters, but... the CG of her just, like, going to town on, I think it was, like, a bowl of ramen or something. It's just, like... and Noish is, like, cleaning up after her. Oh my god. I'm like, hold on, they have family vibes now, hold on. Their interactions in particular, like, really appeal to me. The siblings are fine, they're great, but they don't interest me as much from a character standpoint. Keep forgetting to drop fucking nails. That's kind of important. I'm also bad at that because I never practice that shit. Oh, the summer versions never saw it. Yeah, there are summer versions. Listen. I know you're saying, like, in general, but those 3? Man. But yeah, oh my god, the summer outfits are so... like... I really like... like... every single gacha game ever does, like, summer outfits for, like, lol horny dollars, but, like, I really do enjoy the, like, variety in outfits that brings about, like, the fact that they make so many of them. Because a lot of them are just, like... there are definitely a lot of games where it's just like, oh, that's really boring, you just are trying to show off titty as much as possible. But, like, you know, Grand Blue, like, hit or miss Fire Emblem, have some good designs that are, you know, it's like, oh my god, like, so, you're so used to, like, thinking of swimsuits as just like, yeah, bikini. Sometimes you got the frills on the bottom. But, like, they're actually unique. It's cool. It gives me ideas for, like, I've always wanted to do, like, a D&D summer episode. Hi, Kay! Understandable, hi! Thank you for the resub! I always want to do, like, special little D&D excursion where all the characters go to a beach just for the excuse to make cute little swimsuit outfits. You know, go look up, like, Grand Blue outfits and be like, they're fun, they're cute. I like when they have, like, the little jackets. It's so adorable. Like Sandalphon's one. Good design. Prince swimsuit one. Listen, I have to make it happen. From both of them, actually. Her and Hope. One of these days. We just have to actually get our DM to do that for us. Do a little beach one-shot. I think it'd be cute. I think we should and could. I suppose I should have said that the other way around, but you know what? That's fine. I just need, like, a good enough excuse and I will go for it. I mean, I suppose I already have a good enough one, but, you know. Like, I want to design, like, alternate outfits for my girls already. I just need to find the motivation to actually start on doing that, because outfit design, lol. Just need to get my the friends to do it for me, because they're... I know enough people who are, like, have way better minds for that stuff. I'm just like, could you? I'd like a new fit for this character. Could you? Perhaps. Because I know, like, at least the Fran's gotta have a design update because she's got new gear. I need to figure out a way to make that work. Not that that's in any way recent. But it's been sitting in the back of my head ever since that happened in our campaign. It's like, oh yeah, you know, I should probably maybe make that real. Had a vague description of what I wanted her new breastplate to look like. I'd like to actually try and make it function. Rolling after them like... Yeah, this is just what happens when I draw, so it just ends up... Tracking with that is, when I have a big-ass tablet in the way, it's an experience. So maybe I just really am so EP right now. Maybe it's a reflection of real life. Honestly, yeah, like, what I noticed about Ori and Hope is, like, it felt like both of our takes on the same kind of archetype. Where Hope is just kind of... She's just a good kid. She's an adult, but she's just a good kid. And Ori is adorable, but has, like, that undercurrent of, like, there's something a little bit wrong. And it's mostly fine, but there's something a little bit wrong. I love her for it. Not that there isn't, you know, shit going on with Hope, but I can't talk about that right now. Hehe, Well, not with anyone who isn't our DM. I need to clean this up so bad. I just scratched these and it was like, yeah, you know, looks a bit gross, but I'll fix it. Never did. So true, okay. See, you're actually in the campaign, so you have an in to actually getting that. You just have to play your cards right. Not like you have a character who probably doesn't really want to interact with her. But I'm sure you could find a way. She's had lore for years that I haven't been able to talk about, though. So, it's been nice. It's nice having a second chance at that. Not that I didn't, like, rewrite a lot of her stuff for this, but... Yeah, no. That's completely understandable, and it only makes sense. Hope is, like, about 10 times too loud for Nera to ever give a shit about. She's just gonna be over here with her moth friend. Well, there's a good number of characters who would actually like her, and like Zinnia gets along with her so far, so there's a little bit of overlap. God, I did actually get a charm commission of one of my D&D characters, and I don't actually know which one was accepted, so I'm just like waiting, because it's like I don't want to ask. I just want to kind of find out when the sketch comes in, but also I want to know. Absolutely will be commissioning whoever doesn't get a charm next time I get the chance, though. The gotcha of life, yeah, pretty much. I don't know what I'm doing over here at all, frankly. Literally anything. I mean, I think I hit the point where I've been drawing for long enough. I just need to chill. Give it a sec. Give it like a week until my next art stream and come back to it. But good progress, though. Actually feels like a thing now, not just a sketch. So we're getting somewhere. Actually, a week from now will be, should be, yeah, Streamiversary. Ooh. So the timing on that, if I really did want to make it merch for that. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll do an earlier art, I don't know. Plans, whatever. Yeah. I do just have to stop myself from like by seeing just like working on the same little sections over and over again. It's like, okay. Bitches need a break. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I got a little bit of work done, and we got some Zero Escape tomorrow night, so that'll be fun. Because I can't remember. I think there's like 1 or 2 more like of the basic like routes that I haven't gone through yet, but we're getting pretty close to just hammering through all the, like, wild shit, so should be neat. Oh my god, I can spend time with a cat now! Can't believe it. Can't believe it for real. But yeah, I'll see if there's anyone we can raid right now. Looks like Liz is doing some Nuzlocke, and just got started an hour ago? The gay little stream, so true! Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you again. Yeah, I will get that raid started. Go say hi, go spam her with emotes. I'll see you tomorrow night. For actual video games. Okay. I'm gonna go give attention to my cat, who's been ever so lonely. Good night, have a good time, Zone.